Alright guys, so just kind of a casual video today. Last Friday I picked up what I guess I would consider to be a Grail watch, and yes, it is a Seiko, and I'm sure a lot of guys wouldn't have Seiko on their Grail list. I don't usually look at watches in terms of Grails, but if ever there was one, this would be near the top of my list for sure. So I am really excited about this one. I've been wearing it non-stop since I had it, so I just want to do just a quick look at it. We'll follow it up with a full video later on. I also just had a package come in from a new micro brand. They have a pretty unique design, so we're going to do a quick unboxing. Today's going to be a little bit of a mishmash, so we'll look at the new Seiko, an unboxing. I also have a couple of ideas for some new videos that I could use your help with, so let's get into the watches. Alright guys, so let's get straight into the box here. And you'll see from the instruction manual the movement, and that kind of gives it away a little bit, but this is what I picked up, and this is just a gorgeous watch. This is the SLA 021. It also has the reference number SBDX023. I think one is for JDM and one is for the North American market. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll find out for sure though for the full video, but I was kind of torn between the SBDX001, the 017, or this model, and there's some pros and cons to them all. The one kind of con, I guess, is, and a lot of people have this complaint, is it does not say Marine Master on the dial, and instead they have the Prospex logo. On the flip side, there's some upgrades with the sapphire crystal and the ceramic insert, and I was just totally blown away when I saw this one. These watches, I've tried on the 001, the 017, and I just loved how the case fit my wrist. It's a bigger case, but it wears so good. I really liked the gold accents on this one too. Some people say these wear a little bit top heavy, and maybe on certain straps, maybe NATOs or thinner rubber straps, but I've been really enjoying this on the bracelet. I also have a strap code bracelet for this that I'll show you guys when we do the video on the watch, but I just totally love it. I love everything about it. I really love the clasp with how the ratcheting extension works. It's a simple design, but it just works so good. The clasp is a little bit on the chunky side, and you'll see when I put it on wrist here in a minute, but this watch was meant to have some wrist presence, so it doesn't bother me at all. So let me just throw it on here quickly. Alright, so here it is, and it's one of those watches I feel like it was just made for my wrist. It wears perfectly to me. It is a bigger watch, but I love that wrist presence, and it's such an eye catcher. There's just a lot going on with this one with that monocoque case design. The Zaratsu polishing is an absolute mirror finish. It's just gorgeous to look at. The movement is awesome with the 8L35. And I'm not going to show you guys. You're going to have to wait for the full video. But the lume on this is insane. And I am just happy to own this one. So that's going to be it on the MM300. Let's move over to the new micro brand that we're going to be taking a look at here on the channel, and just a quick unboxing. Okay, so I actually started to rip into this one, then I pumped the brakes and thought, hey, let's do this on camera, and we'll get it opened up here the rest of the way. And I was speaking with the owner of the company. So the company is called MAS Watches, or Mass Watches. They're out of Australia. The packaging here is just a travel pouch that they're going to be upgrading to their own packaging here in the future. So inside we have two watches, and these are going to be launching on Kickstarter, I believe, early June. I'll get the details and we'll talk about that here in a couple of days. But if we look inside, kind of a first for the channel is we have a pink dialed watch. Get it out of the bag here. So we have this pink version. There is also a black version. And some pretty cool looking watches we have here. There's also a blue one, and these are actually going to be going out. There's a black one on a kind of a tour of the US that's going to be going to Aaron from the OFD channel, as well as Marshall Time, Chris at Marshall Time. And the other one is going to Scott from Watches Galore, so make sure to check out their videos too. But the name of these watches is the Iru Kanji, which is a jellyfish, and that is where they've gotten the inspiration for the case design. It kind of reminds me of my Oris Aquas case with the way that it's angled out like that. The other thing that I really like is the bezel. They have it on that same angle and just flush with the case, which gives it that cool look. And it does kind of bring to mind the body of a jellyfish. The crown is in a unique position at the 10 o'clock. It looks to be signed. Yes, it is signed. And on the case back, we have a really nice jellyfish logo there too. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get this on my wife's wrist for a while and see what she thinks about it, and we'll report back here in a few days on that. And in the meantime, I will be wearing this black version. So the last couple of things I wanted to talk about were some video ideas that I maybe could use your help with. I picked up a sapphire crystal and a mineral crystal, both the same dimensions, and I'm going to do a test video. I'm going to do some scratch tests, some impact tests, and I was just wondering if maybe any of you guys had some ideas for some tests for that video. I'd love to incorporate them into some of the tests that I've come up with, so let me know in the comments below. The last thing is I've been thinking about doing a Q&A video, so if you guys have any questions watch related or non-watch related, leave them in the comments below and I'll try to put together something here in the next couple of weeks. I may announce it again in another video and give another opportunity to ask questions too, so look out for that. So lots of stuff coming up on the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. One last look at the MM300. Appreciate it, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.